pregnant wife calls. They have her at the hospital, and they won't let her leave. For the first and only time in my life, I have to take a cab, not one, not two, not three, but 5 blocks. They have her on a monitor that spikes when the contractions are coming. So I can lean over my sweating wife and tell her it's coming, and she can say, yeah, I know. Parents are about the worst people you ever want to meet. They always tell you, it'll change your life. And then I say, no, it won't. And then they say, yes, it will. And I say, no, it won't. Until they give up. Then I'm left talking to single people. My previous experience, my only previous experience with childbirth was at my friend's family farm with a pregnant cow.
She was lying on her side. Drilling white foam with the calf sticking out, dead. My friend goes to get the doctor and he tells me to get the cow up. So for the next hour and a half, I kind of coax the cow up with my words, and then eventually with the next cow up. My friend comes back with the vet, and we pull out the dead calf with 10 feet per section. My friend shoots the cow in the head, but he doesn't tell me this. He says, stand back, and then I hear a bang.
For the next 5 hours, my wife doesn't speak. She just stands there. She looks like her favorite cat is being hit over and over again. So for the next 2 hours, she just stays quiet. So I stand there to comfort her. I can hear her whispering, "Pet me like a cat." And so in my mind, I'm confused. But I understand, because I don't know what she's been through. So I do. And so as I do that, she stays quiet. And so 5 hours later, she just stays quiet again.
No one tells us, but we can see the monitor. It's at 180 beats per minute. The doctor says we have to get off the pit to slow the heartbeat. He takes her off the pit, and everyone leaves. I remember someone telling me that if they start disappearing, you know you're in trouble. Because no one wants to be in the room when something goes wrong. The heartbeat goes up to 9 a minute. My wife and I look at each other and both know we can't go there. Everyone has a dead baby or umbilical cord story they have to tell you. My response? That's okay. We're getting one of the new cordless babies.
Someone tells us that more hermaphrodite babies are being born. In the old days, a doctor would flip a coin and decide the sex of a baby. Then you would have to wait until but now you have to wait to they're old enough to give them a name. My wife says she wants a C-section now. So they take her to the OR, and I sit up in a green suit. The nurse tells me, she says we have to check out of our room. So I throw my wife's clothes in the hallway, and I run to the OR. I crouch down next to my wife, and the doctors separate her head from her body. So her head is separated from her body where the doctors work at. And we pretend like she's not being operated on. Instead, to me, it feels like she's trapped under a crane or a train, and we're waiting for the rescue team to come and save her.
After a while, the doctor tells me to look, and as I look, I see a purplish head coming out of my stomach, my wife's stomach. It looks like a rolled up cookie dough. But as I stand there in shock, I wonder, damn, is this mine? And so So as I continue to look, I realize your father is.
Parents always say you're gonna love them because they're so helpless because they need you. I don't like this because I just don't like losing people. But back in the operating room, I didn't like the feeling. They say that you usually don't like it. Go back. I realized I'm not ready, so I go back home and I pour myself a stiff drink and I read Dr. Spock. But unlike every other Dr. Spock, this one doesn't tell me my place in the universe.